Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. Bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. 5 runs added in the over. Chinese Hong Kong are 5 for none.
First over gone and a respectable start by the batters.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Can't get that outside the ring field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Couldn't get it through the field. 4 runs added there. Chinese Hong Kong are 9 for none.
Another good over by the bowlers. Bowled to their field well and mixed their deliveries nicely.
Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Cuts that off well in the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's out. Caught.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. End of the over. 3 off it. Chinese Hong Kong a 24 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Needs to be on target. Hasaranga over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. Chinese Hong Kong, a 31 for 1.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Hasaranga from the members' end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Good shot, a beauty.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, quick hands, that's gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Hasaranga getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Everyone's gone up. outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged, unplayable. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Finds the fielder with that shot. Out. No! Somehow it's missed everything. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Hasaranga, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Oh, great ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Smacks that away through the gap. couldn't get it through the field. Tikchana getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Nearly gets the edge. Hasaranga with a great delivery there. The bowler looks really confident. Tikchana from the stadium end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. No. Terrible shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the edge. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Seven runs added in that over. Chinese Hong Kong, 60 for 6.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Shanaka, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the stadium end.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Perfectly timed. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Wow, that's missed the lot. Edge, keeper can't take it. I'm not sure how he'll cut that off now.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot through the gap. 10 runs added there. Chinese Hong Kong a 75 for 6. Shanaka from the stadium end. Goes over the top with that shot. Well, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 8 off it. Chinese Hong Kong are 83 for 6. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, and it was the famous of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Straight to the fielder. catch. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Drilled that one away. End of the over, 2 runs added. Chinese Hong Kong are 85 for 8. Finds the fielder with that shot. And gone. Brilliant catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. End of the over. 4 off it. Chinese Hong Kong are 89 for 9. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Missed it. That was a chance. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle. Square cut, finds point, no run. Chinese Hong Kong weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over.
They've been pegged back to the point of scoring at a sort of test match rate. Extremely well bowled.
Shanaka to bowl the last over.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Sri Lanka with a massive shout. Khan in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnership. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Mataza coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 3 off it. Sri Lanka are 3 for none. Shukla, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the members' end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. Sri Lanka 16 for 1.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Murtaza from the stadium end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Goes over the top with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. huge edge. Everyone's gone up.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Murtaza, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Right out of the middle of the bat. Can't get that outside the ring field. Seven runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 38 for 2. Khan into the attack now from the members' end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Chinese Hong Kong with a massive shout.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. 5 runs in that over. Sri Lanka are 43 for 3.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Going with pace now. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Khan has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Khan from the members' end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed. Edged it. Doesn't beat the infield. Five runs added there. Sri Lanka 53 for 3.
So after the power play, they've run well, found the gaps. This run chase seems to be under control.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive edge. Misses everyone. That's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Brilliant diving stop. Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 9 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka 62 for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. got that away nicely. Straight to the fielder. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. End of the over, 10 off it. Sri Lanka are 72 for 3. Khan from the stadium end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Cuts that off well in the infield. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 80 for 3. Shah, the spinner, coming into the attack. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, but it drops safely. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. He's quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 4 off it. Sri Lanka are 84 for 4. Iqbal coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Bowling fielders look really confident. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
They need 1 to win.
Great shot. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.